All right, everybody listen up. Sure. My name's Jimmy, and I'm a prairie dog. It's been a minute since our last podcast, but as I remember it, it was a huge success. And now we're here for the sequel, and I'm sitting here with WF and cousin Gordo, as well as Chris, a veteran of this podcast. Dude, I don't know, man.
Chris's third episode, huh?
The creature's been hitting me a little harder than usual.
It's been a while since we talked about caves and mammary glands.
Yeah, let's just start there. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh!
Talking about cave titties.
All right.
What the fuck?
Where do you get off?
The very first episode of the podcast, we were talking about like some weird theory that Glove had, and like for just I don't know, for shits and gigs, I said like, oh, if you were stuck in a cave, and the cave just became like the whole obsession with the argument, where it's like, why a cave? And I'm just like, why not a cave?
but
caves where you get bundied, dude.
But what was in the cave?
What was in the cave?
What was in the cave?
Yeah.
Well, listen, Gloves
attached to the wall.
By what means?
It made no sense, but also the question made no sense. There isn't gonna be just a loose tit in a cave.
So sticking out of the crevice.
Yeah. Somebody would have had to have put it there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it you?
It was not me. Maybe it was.
Maybe
it was Glove.
Maybe it
Dude,
it was cousin sustenance.
You want to know something fried about that bit? Like the whole you can survive off milk and whatever, that whole bit. Like in my head, like when I would do like my spiel about it and be like, "Oh yeah, da da da." And then Glove sat me it's in the morning and we're sitting there and it's silent, and then he looks up at me, he's just like, you can survive on only milk. Like, I was, like, thinking about that joke and, like, doing that bit, but the context for me, like, just in my head was, like, me being at his funeral, like, saying that. Like, being up at the podium and being like, he was such a good friend to me. Like, one time he was, like, talking about... And I'm like, I feel like all 60,000 of his relatives would probably fucking run me over with their cars after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all the fucking mechanics.
Oh, my God. Fucking, well, Gordo, I'm glad to have you on, bro. I feel like this was like inevitable.
Oh hello.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah.
Tell us about the people who don't know you. Explain yourself.
Hello. My name is Gordon Marshall Smith. I preside in Plimpton, Massachusetts. And for those of you who are a fan of this podcast, may know people from Marshfield. If you know old McKenna Hanlon, that is my girlfriend. That's how I was introduced to these gentlemen. So shout out to McKenna.
And we've never been more pleased.
No, not ever.
Or more
what a
bundled.
blessing.
Or more funding. No, I remember the first time that Gordon walked down here, when like McKenna said he brought him, I was like, yes, like this is the kid.
Yes.
Well, I was just glad because I feel like you came around in the era where like it could have happened, but I'm glad that you were not one of the people to fall victim to the fucking broken staircase to get down here.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I'm a little light on my feet, so I'm able to...
Oh, he's agile.
He's got reflexes.
I was not.
No. Well, explain yourself, Dub. You had the best angle, honestly.
Yeah.
You were like right next to the fucking door.
I don't even know.
Explain what happened for people who don't know, Chris.
Oh, so W, he came bundling down the stairs, 60 miles an hour. And I said, this seems a little out of rhythm for Dub. And next thing I know, he's cranking right through the door, fucking flat right on the concrete. And I said, Dub, please tell me your dome is all right, buddy.
Yeah, I was not fine.
You were.
No, but you bounced
No,
off.
like,
You bounced off the fucking floor and shot up. And you looked, that's the only reason I wasn't super concerned, because of how quickly you were on the floor and then a second later standing at attention.
Dub, how was your noggin?
It was fine. Like it really
didn't
was
hit your
fine.
head?
No. I'm
That's
more
good.
just like I more just like ate shit like on like my knees.
Oh, yeah.
And like yeah.
You
That was
fell like a
bad.
domino.
Yeah.
Like
no,
you,
like,
because the thing is, let's also say this, because this is a problem that we've had on this podcast of like because we all know like the stories that we talk about and whatever, but like if people don't have context, like you have no idea what we're talking about.
it
But
was
our
on Halloween, right? That was
Yeah, but the
All
thing is,
Hallows
you
Eve.
fell.
Yeah.
Oh, I had
You
a-
fell. You
I had a
didn't
good
like
Halloween.
trip. You
Were you
fell
here?
because you put your foot
I
through
was
and there was
black.
no
You
fucking
were here?
step there.
yeah.
bro.
That was foul. That
No,
was
see,
foul.
I was
it was
also bummed,
bad
so-
just because like
So was that.
when I came down the stairs, like I knew like the second to last step, like oh I'm going down, because like I just fell,
Yeah,
and then
you-
I ate it, and there was so many people, I was just like playing it off, so I jumped up immediately, and I was like
Oh, I'm fine.
but I was like, you were like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good, but I was like, oh my god, my leg hurt so much, like it
Bro,
was bad.
you've been having like far too many fucking near-death experiences as of like the past year, bro. Like you're kind of out of line with that stuff as well. Like,
Well,
you're putting yourself
how
in
many,
danger.
How many have there really been?
Yeah,
At
don't even
least
get me
3.
started over
Oh,
there,
I
dog.
know one of them.
All right, well,
Yeah.
Chris, give
This
some
is another
background here.
Chris
What's the
story.
fucking What's the
Chris, tell him.
tea?
All right. So fucking, we were on the way to what, Maine,
Yeah.
New Hampshire. I don't know, some long
It
ass
was
car ride.
Maine.
It was Maine, and W over here, he's riding with me and Jimmy. We pick him up at fucking 7 in the morning. He's not even awake. We gotta wake him up, dude. Packs a sweatshirt and his
Put his
fucking
fucking
sweatshirt.
socks on.
sweatshirt, some socks, and a Lunchable, and we're on the road. And we finally make it to Wells, Maine. I remember the town, and we're posted up at this like fucking whack ass gas station that sells like chicken tenders and hot dogs. And I was really thinking about going in and getting one, but thank God I didn't, cousin Gordo. You know why?
What happened?
Because I'm sitting there in the car, and Jimmy's fucking in the restroom.
Relieving
You know,
myself.
He's doing his business.
Minding
As
my
you
own
do.
fucking business.
And I'm sitting there in the car. I'm really like, I'm about to turn around and go, you know, Dub, I'm really feeling the chicken tenders right now, bro. And when I turn around and I tell you, Gordo, W was a different shade of purple. We're talking deep purple. And I look at him, I go, W. Like, I realize what's happening. I go, W, you choking? And he looks at me and he's just fucking inaudible, just nodding the head. So I'm around the car, running around the trunk, rip his door open, get him out, fucking get him in the full wrap, fucking
Oh, the Heimlich.
get him in the singy.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then I rip one, single blow to the fucking abdomen. And then there's just a glob of white cheddar Cheez-Its fucking
Yeah, it was-
careening.
that's what it was, by the
careening,
way. It was
racketeering
white cheddar
straight
Cheez-Its.
out, buddy.
you choked on white cheddar cheeses?
Yeah, so like one of the ends just got like caught in my throat, and I just couldn't breathe. And it
He
was-
just tried to swallow that fucking
Yeah,
hole.
I mean, you
He
didn't even
was
chew
just
it.
like,
He goes,
"Zen."
You didn't even
Chris,
chew it.
No,
I cut a
didn't.
corner in the
you know,
jaw.
like the corner of like a Cheez-It or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, you
It
just
just like
choked on
it just
that.
got stuck in
Oh.
like the most
Just right down
perfect
the,
way. Yeah,
the
and I was just,
perfect rhombus.
No, that's pretty much what it was though. I don't know.
But then you cough that shit up and like you're okay, and like within a second of him saving you, I round the corner from taking a piss. I'm just like looking at you guys, and you guys are just and he goes,
I'm like,
you go,
no,
"Jimmy."
I'm bent over like, oh, like I just couldn't breathe, and Chris is just
dying.
You were like hunched over. I was like, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and dude, and that the worst part about it though is like, cause we all started dying laughing immediately when everyone knew what was going on. But then, and you're gonna explain yourself right now, kid. I'm putting you on the spot. Fucking
I
you.
know.
We got back in the car. We started driving. You were like traumatized. What happened,
Dude,
bro?
I was just gooning. I don't know, like it was
Did
just.
you see
weird.
your light flash before your eyes, though?
No, it was just like
You see the light?
I don't know. It's just like when something like that happens, like when you choke on something, and then like we're just like back in the car. Like I was just sitting back there, like, damn, like I couldn't breathe for a minute.
I know, but we were
I feel
dying
it.
laughing. And like I
No,
almost forgot about it.
I thought it was funny too, and then like we got in
Yeah.
the car and like everything kind of settled in. And I was just like,
It started
damn.
hitting
No,
I
me.
don't know.
but then you were like, all right. And you like put your
Headphones
headphones on.
Oh, I had enough, bro. I had
You were
enough in
like,
the car ride.
"That's
I
it."
was like,
Yeah, and then you threw in your earphones. You were fucking earphones. Bro.
Air-
Threw in his
nap,
fucking
though?
AirPods,
No, I just,
bro.
like-
And he's just sitting there. He's just cranking tunes, and we're like, Dub,
Yeah.
come on, come back to us, you know? what
He's
I
like,
mean?
no, I just need a rest. And you just hear him. He's like, love, so.
No, No, like that, I don't know. I don't know why I was gooning, but like I was, and then I was like, you know what? Like I'm just throwing my headphones in, and this will pass. That was pretty much it.
That's not a bad way to deal with it. But you do understand why me being in the driver's seat, like I'm just like looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like fucking like, wake up, dog, fucking.
Well, I didn't want to be like, because I knew we were trying to get there early, right? Because we wanted to be the first ones there.
Yeah, we wanted to claim some rooms.
Yeah, we wanted to claim, and so we were like right back on the road.
The Oval
and
Office.
I didn't want to just be like pull over because I need to fucking breathe or something. I don't know.
You fucking go for a jog. I'm like, what?
Light wake.
Nah, like I didn't want to just be like, oh, like I'm gooning for no reason, like pull over. So I was just like, all right, like this is what's happening. And I just threw headphones in and just kind of rode. Yeah, I don't know.
That was a good trip though.
It was a fun trip.
That was fun. I was just like, you know, it was just so damn far away. It was
was this the main trip that I wasn't able to go to?
Dude, exactly. First of all, that's a sin.
I'm
no,
sorry.
it's not even your fault. It's not even your
listen.
fault.
Listen, okay, my mother got coronavirus, and
yeah, that kind of happens
remember
sometimes.
But I was fucking fine. My dad and I were fucking chilling. We literally didn't even get it.
You just said,
no,
check the antibodies here, kid. Like,
don't want to give away infectious diseases.
Of course,
yeah.
of course.
Which is fair. Like that's a good.
No, I was like, oh, I mean, that's like a damn shame, but like,
it sucks.
it makes sense.
But
Gordon,
New Hampshire
New
Hampshire or fucking Maine, that sounded fried as hell.
It was. I just fucking the drive was not the move. Like that far away.
Yeah.
Like
that cave bedroom.
The dungeon.
But like the house.
The house was fucking
sick.
funny.
The house was sick.
The house was cool.
It was like fucking like
nice.
14,000 beds. Like it was so expensive. I don't know how or by what means it was paid for. Like fuck that. Like I don't know, man.
I know by what means.
I know. Fucking no. It's
you know. Oh, sorry. You know what the worst part about like that was?
What?
Was we didn't even go to the right address the first time.
Oh yeah.
Like, on the drive there.
Why don't we talk about the little scouting mission?
That's like also when I thought I was about to get shot in this do not enter like private.
You barely made it out of the gas station level.
I know.
So how are you thinking about you gonna make it to the boss battle?
How do you think you're gonna make it out of the cab? We were trying to find the joint.
I didn't even know. Yeah, that was Goonies.
No, what the first address that we went to was the wrong one, right? And we fucking, luckily it was only like 20 minutes out of the real fucking location, but
by some miracle.
But it was like
this was like bumfuck Maine, right?
No, Gordon. So we turned down like this weird dirt road, and it literally says like private property and do not enter. And we drive down, and then Jimmy and Aidan get out of the car. And they're just like, all right, like stay, just hang out by the car, like we're gonna go find it.
Hold the
fort. They were gone for like 45 minutes, and like cars were driving by me, like looking at me, like who the fuck is this kid?
Dude, we didn't hear a fucking soul down there.
No, there were cars that drove.
Dude,
by.
we heard I have a house like fucking up in the
girls. We couldn't find. We were looking around.
Shit's fucking hard to find. Like it's hard to find on Google Maps. Like my house in Maine, it's fucking like Shit's like up there is so hard to find. It's like it's very pretty though.
Oh yeah, and always like the addresses is like you get to the address, but then it's like a couple more like twists and turns.
Or it's like a weird little road, like dirt road thing you have to go down.
Yeah. We didn't, dude. I pulled into the actual house by accident. Like I was like pulling over to like find it on the map.
First joint, bro.
Yeah, it's because it was like through train tracks, and I had to fucking turn, like go down a fucking alley or some shit, like. And we just pull up, and we're like, what is this establishment? Like this got to be like a home for the.
This is it.
And he said that I was like,
I had a gut feeling.
I was like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? I just fucking pulled in here by accident, bro.
So I go, no. Scout around. We go greasing around the side. We're like, bro, this can't be it. Like it's connected to all these condos and shit. Dude, I hear the humming. And I go, oh, is that what I think it is? I see this little blue fence or some shit. I reach over, dude. Do the old reach. Pull that cover up, dude. It's the hot tub.
It's like, yep, we're here.
That hot tub sounded good at first, but then...
At first, it was. And then it was soup.
Yes.
It was broth.
I love how that's how we found, like, the house, though. Because we had no idea. And Chris just opens up this door and goes... there's the hot tub.
Yeah,
Like, this is it.
That place was fucking. It was nice though. You're on a lake too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't even imagine like in the summer, like
Frozen.
that would be fire.
No,
Like,
like I have.
It's probably bam.
It'd
plus
be-
in the summer.
oh yeah,
One of
it
my-
was too
Per night.
expensive, and
Yeah.
it was still a deal that we got it. Like,
Yeah.
One of my
I don't
best
know
friends
what
is
to
a
say.
house on the Saco River.
what's that?
Yeah,
What?
On
that's
Saco.
that's right.
Oh, I know Saco.
Oh yeah, you know Saco.
Oh, I'm Mr. Sacco. Actually, I own the place.
Oh, of course, the whole river.
Fucking, I don't know if anybody, see, like, I don't know if many people that we know, like, go to or have been to Saco.
Oh, Saco's incredible.
Saco is wild. I love Saco.
Saco's the
dude.
Wild West.
It's so fucking fun. Like, and each time I've went, like, the same thing always happens to you. Like, you get, like, a fucking inordinate amount of fucking sunburn and fucking, like, maybe, like, a couple
Bundle.
bruises. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like, just because you're fucking slicing yourself on the rocks or a
Oh.
fucking bottle or, like...
Oh, wait, hold on.
no, there's no...
Sorry, Dub.
You got
No, it's
local
so fucking
ordinance.
fun, though.
When I was there, hold on, this is a little weird. We were up like near the White Mountains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was fucking. I gotta find it. I found a spider tunnel.
What?
What do you mean?
what even? What is that?
Are they fucking rising up?
By what means?
They were
Plenty
coming
of
to
the
get 'em.
Spideys.
The spider tunnel.
A spider... wait, a spider tunnel?
Yes.
How big are these
And
fucking
did you crawl in
spiders
that
you-
fucker?
Well, like there were just
Tell me you
spiders in the
didn't.
tunnel. I didn't know they were there.
You didn't crawl in them, though?
No, you shoved
You
a
weren't playing night
couple
crawlers with the
fingies in
spiders?
A little bit, only a little bit,
Uh,
only a little bit of
Night
night crawlers.
Yeah, we try to stay away from night crawlers around here.
Only.
But sometimes when Jackson is home, he convinces me to do it.
Oh,
Charlie, come play night crawlers with.
oh yeah.
That show is so fucking like
That's so
that's like GOAT status. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's literally one of the best.
It's
shows.
so fucking fun.
Classic.
How are the spider holes going?
I can't find. Hold on. It's literally a tunnel.
Like
Oh,
how
do you have to pay the troll toll to get to that?
You have to
tunnel?
pay the troll toll.
All right, that's probably
how
why
big
it's not
are
working.
like? Is it just like a big anthill or?
No, it was literally like a sewer tunnel.
But
What?
aren't spiders like fucking small? Am I wrong?
Well, it's not made of spiders. Like there was just
Yeah,
a
but like
fuck
it's a
ton of
tunnel
spiders
for
in it.
spiders.
No, it's not a tunnel for spiders. There were just a lot of spiders. In
They
it.
just claim.
Oh,
they claim that
it was
fucker.
like a spider tunnel.
Oh,
Okay.
that's foul. I
Yes.
did not know
Yes.
that's what you were talking about. That's absolutely foul.
I was like, since when do spiders reside underground?
what?
Because it was like a spider
Since the
tunnel. I
fire,
was like,
though.
Underground.
Since
spiders.
people started fucking drinking milk out of titties in a cave. bro, that's
that's when it started happening.
about the same time.
Around that era.
Around there.
Dub, where's your fucking where's your drink?
Oh,
You know, Jimmy. The funny thing is, W's drink exploded in the floor about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose a schmack on that one. I thought,
yeah,
I thought my
that
I thought my
came
foot
close.
was gonna be cut.
I thought Jimmy was gonna lose a brain cell for a second. I started
didn't
mopping
see
that
No, I
that.
gave up on that a while
I thought
ago.
that
Those are
I
gone,
thought
so.
that Chris opened it up and it just fucking.
Oh, you thought it was a champagne bottle, Dub?
Yeah.
No, by no means. It was a Bud Heavy, and it had your name on it.
But now it's in fucking heaven. So
But now
Dub, I'll
it's
get you a
a
bottle of
job.
It's in
champagne.
heaven. That's Chris's favorite
Oh, of course.
champagne bottle.
I
the
thought you talked Bud
classiest.
Heavy, but pretty much all of it's my favorite. If I had to be honest with you.
They're all your cousin.
They're all my cousins. Same with everyone here.
Cousin.
Everyone's a cousin.
We all bleed cheese.
They all-
We all bleed molten cheese.
Noonsy said he bleeded molten cheese today. He goes.
We found out when he fucking went toe to toe with Chris.
That's another one we're gonna have to watch out for. There's a lot of stuff I want to do more of. I want to do another like Joe Rogan video, like that fucking old one. I want to do, first of all, Noonsy's gonna get bundied by like 2 people at the same time. like we're gonna have the cameras on. But listen, the iPhone like has a great camera. You capture all the pixels. Fucking, you'll see everything, every inch of
Yeah.
it.
I can't
You'll see
believe you're
Chris go
fighting.
lefty.
Yeah,
I can't believe when you fought Newsy today, there was no video of it.
yeah,
I
I
wanted to
Crime.
see
That was a
that.
war crime, dude.
I know.
But, I wanted to see because like I saw
I
the Chris
fucking
video.
bodied him.
I saw
Me-
the video of Chris fucking him up. But
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Well, Noonsy, the only time I would meet him would to be give him a little bit of music, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go
I
up and
can't-
clock him, cousin Gordo. That's
I
what
don't
you
give him
gotta
too
do.
much
elbow.
music.
Just one or two.
Lobo.
I go, Noonsy, no face shots, no below the belt. and he listens like half the time. But, you know, I just sit there, I fucking catch his smacks real quick, and I give him a couple cranks.
Yeah.
And that's really
And
all it needs to be.
he has one thing going for him, and it is that he does eat those cranks. You know what I mean? Like,
He's got the stamina.
Yeah.
he does, but the funny thing is that, like, the most common thing that I noticed that he does is that he has horrible balance. Like,
Yeah.
I would, like, see him, like he's, like, throwing punches and stuff, and he would be, like, standing on one leg while doing it and, like, swaying. I'm like, what are you doing, kid? Put your feet on the ground. Like, and he did that. Dude, he ate, first of all, when I was boxing him today, he absolutely ate it at the end. He, like,
Yeah, he
wiped
went
out.
down.
He wiped out. Because I was fucking, first of all, I was, like,
How
really,
long did this
I was
fight
hitting him pretty
last?
hard.
Both of them are like a minute.
Yeah, like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, we weren't hitting each other
How
in the
bundied
face.
was he?
Huh?
How bundied was he?
Always.
Well,
He's
we
always.
were all
always.
pretty blunt.
Oh.
He's always pretty upriver.
Yeah.
You can
Off
bet
the
on
W
it.
off the light, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, you can-
You have to, like,
Fucking, I was interested in the response to that podcast. A lot of people liked it apparently. They were like,
The newsy one got fucking raving reviews.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so fucking, you know, and we
He'll
all
be back soon.
He will be.
Ninja's
He's
very
always
interesting.
welcome.
hopefully with just as many details as last time.
He'll be back with bells on, and he'll be back with pads on, and that's all you need.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, he might have to catch the fucking crush it in the fucking back of the knee or something at some point though. If he's not careful.
I thought that you guys were gonna box like right before the podcast, and we were gonna come
Oh,
over
we
here.
did today.
No, but I thought we were gonna come over here and like talk about it.
It was your warm up.
That kind of was a warm up, and
Yeah.
there will be more, and there will be footage of this.
That
You,
was
guys, you gotta
exciting.
fight like down there. Like
That might
On
happen,
the
but it'd
mat.
probably be in
Yeah,
the
there's
yard.
mats.
the yard would be
Yeah.
fine too.
Nosy
Yeah.
in the Q confines is a risky move.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
You know, we got to handle with Jose, and we got to handle with the crown over there. And we don't really want that to get missing.
No.
If you know what I mean?
no, because he
Good
might get
point.
sticky fingies.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Of course.
saying?
Sticky schmecks.
Little blue one.
Did you guys ever have? So like, obviously, like we've all like stolen booze from like our parents
Oh.
at some point in our life, but like, have you guys ever had booze stolen from you?
Yeah.
No, I've had weed stolen
Nah.
from me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fried.
It's tough.
Who would do such a thing?
Mm.
Where is he?
You can only
We'll
imagine.
find it.
Somewhere in Massachusetts.
Have you ever
Oh, you
had,
don't know who it
have
is?
you had booze stolen
Close
from
enough.
you?
We'll
Have
fucking.
you had booze stolen from you? W, you tried to steal
I-
that.
Oh yeah,
tried to
you.
I
steal
have.
You're
that
King
rum.
Bruce Snatcher, but
No,
but it's also
no.
it doesn't count because like you're
Yeah.
allowed to. It's fine. Like if
I'd rather you
any
be
They're
fucking
literally
Bundy than
called the
not.
community brews.
with that those fucking
Those were foul though.
That's only when I'm buying them.
no, that's
Yeah.
when DeWare fucking gave us the leftover
Duffel
New
bag.
Hampshire, the duffel bag full of brews. Those were community brews. However,
Moons ago.
those went with Noonsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The community brews.
I'm not gonna call out here, but I have had a certain younger person steal booze from me one time,
Uh-oh.
and I caught him do it.
And
doing
so
it too.
when's that boxing match gonna take place?
Nah.
Who wins that, Dub?
You know,
Me,
W,
easily,
the forearm
like,
needs
so
to come out of
easily.
retirement, though.
So Dub,
Okay.
tell me why in 2021 you would not
Drop
box-
this fucker for the boys.
you would not box Brady Nick in an arena of 50,000 heads within, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably not. No.
no.
Because like, dude, like he's my brother. Like, come
But
on.
he
Yeah, but
wants
it's
to
fun.
piece you.
It's
he wants
fun.
to piece you though. He does.
No, but like he just doesn't.
Doesn't he?
really. Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think your little brother wants to piece you?
I don't
Dub.
think he does.
I
Dub,
think
Dub,
he
you
I
can
think
still
he
do
likes
it.
to say he does.
I bet that he would comment on this video and say he wants to piece you.
I wouldn't
He's
fight
gonna
him
go
anyway.
20
It doesn't
likes
matter.
and WF boxing match. Will
Like
become
I don't
reality.
gain anything from
Yeah,
from
literally,
boxing.
it
B.
would.
Nick.
It would. I would convince him.
I've said this before. I gain nothing from boxing B Nick.
You're a capper.
What do
Dub.
you mean? Like
Dub.
what do I
Dub,
gain?
You're
just
choking
take him
on
down.
my
Just
shit
take
right
him down
now.
in
Yeah,
football.
and they call him Polo
I could do
DiCaprio.
that.
Same shit. It's the
No,
same
it's
shit.
not though. Cause like if I win, it's like okay, you beat up your younger sibling. But like if I
Dub,
lose,
Dub,
I'll
the
have to
more-
move out of the house. Like I already don't have a room.
Dub,
Like,
First of
it's
all, they're
already
already
so
hold
low.
on. Do you care if you update your living situation right now? Just tell them about the hospital's call.
He
Well,
was
I got rid of that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but my
Oh.
bed is still just in the basement with no walls, and I'm just in the middle.
Wait, you're just in the middle of the basement?
Yeah. Get like a fucking
They
curtain.
took away your
We
walls,
tried. No, I took them away because they don't work. They're
Oh,
fucking-
you're knocking the barriers down. You're a fucking pioneer.
So just no
He's
one comes
claiming the homie,
downstairs.
man, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, no one comes downstairs anyway.
You should
It's
plant
kinda
your
like
you should
my
plant your
area.
flag like right in the fucking middle of that basement and just
Just
put
plant it.
a velvet rope at each entrance.
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah,
Well,
this is the WF suite.
For the record,
Body
3
too.
people do sleep down there in that basement, including me. Brady,
3 of you?
Brady sleeps down there, and then my 4 people, I guess. My grandparents sleep down there. And
Oh,
then-
like in the loft, not the loft, but like like back room,
Yeah. So they sleep there. So it's already a pretty like packed area, and like the walls, they just like they were just so stupid, and
The
they
walls
fell.
just keep
They
caving
fell
in,
over.
They were
like
pretty
they
funny,
would
man.
fall on me when I would like be sleeping.
They do.
It would just fall because they were just.
There's
awful.
no wind in there, bro. It's your house. How could that be
It's you
happening?
huffing
Because
and
they were
puffing
just, like,
over
so
there on the
shitty.
Jewel, dude.
So like,
WF,
if,
just
if
get
I
out.
would like
You didn't
move,
get the quality hospital tent.
they didn't know. No, I would just like move on the bed and they just like flop. And
Dub,
I don't know.
Get to Bridgewater.
That's the
Get over
move.
there.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
semester.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be
Something
good to have
off
you
campus,
over.
Dub.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Well, mission,
Chris has
huh?
been talking about me about not this semester, but the spring semester of 2022, doing an off-campus house.
Let's do it, bro.
And I'm so down for
We'll
that.
go
That
from
would
the
be
HQ,
sick.
and then we'll upgrade to the base camp.
I like it.
It'll
I-
be
but
fully
yeah, I'm
equipped.
not.
I will-
I'm
I
not
will have
boxing
an
my
apartment
brother.
somewhere in
I'm
Boston.
some of that up.
That's
close
pretty
enough,
dope.
bro. That's
I will have one somewhere.
you're
in
within
Boston.
30 minutes, bro.
Like in the city.
Yeah, so like we're not sure yet because I have to go talk to my roommates. But
Yeah. What are you thinking, like Dorchester?
Dorchester, maybe Brighton or like Somerville.
That's
Do it.
great. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, anywhere that's on the T, basically. I'm
Yeah,
good.
bro. We're gonna have all our bases covered. We're gonna have all the areas.
Gonna
That's
be
fire.
all over fucking Massachusetts, dude.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
Maine
say
with
that.
Borky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Let's talk.
Can
Let's
I was
talk
gonna say,
about.
can we talk about Maine?
I'm
real quick?
glad you said that,
Dub.
Dub.
That's a good point.
You know,
Dude, I hate.
maybe
you
he
went to the
shouldn't have
university-
gotten bundied after all because now
'Cause-
he's coming
'cause
up with these
he's-
good points.
Yeah.
You
So-
went to
Wait
the
a
University
minute.
of Maine,
He
right?
did.
So let me just.
I
This is
fucking
great.
hate the University of Maine.
Oh shit!
no,
Go,
Gordo.
go!
Don't make
got a
anything
little
of
bit
No,
of a
it.
gripe.
no. I don't hate people who go there. I just don't like the school myself. It's like I could
Oh,
never go there.
something.
I could never go there
Thank you,
personally.
thank you.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's
It's
fair.
in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I'll tell you, we went there.
Yeah.
A
This.
little tour.
It's a
couple
fun
week-
place to go party, probably.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
we tried. we. I mean, the thing is, first off, I'll say this: when we went to Maine, to visit our buddy at school, we stayed at his apartment. Overall, it was a nice time. Like, it was
Yeah.
fine. You know what I mean? First of all, like, all his roommates are like the coolest dudes. Like, they've watched the podcast. Like, they are the fucking biggest cheesers north of the Mississippi, I guess. Right? But yeah, no, fucking. There's like 7 of them. I'm not gonna try and name all of them off because I'm bundied. But I'll tell you, we stayed there for 2 nights. First night was fine. Second night,
Bundy.
I wasn't gonna shit. I mean, I was bundied both. Jackson was more bundied the first night. Fucking mostly everybody was bundied the second night. But I remember the second day and the second night, I was definitely like getting bundied. But I was like, yeah, like, I smell bad. Like I want to go home and shower. Like I'm hungover, but I'm also like still like buzzing
yeah.
right now from
It
what's
was hot?
happening. Huh?
It was very hot.
No, it was in the winter,
Oh,
so it was
so-
like it was fine, or like yeah. But
It was getting a little steamy.
yeah.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit,
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit, towards the end. But it still great. We were getting ready to fucking, start to send a bed and fucking, wake up the next morning to drive 3 hours home.
yeah.
And it's like fucking 2 a.m. and like I'm sitting there on the couch, and like the front door is right behind me, and the rest of the boys are over in the kitchen around the island, and I'm sitting there and it's like 2 a.m. Like everybody's been drinking. Like people were here and then they left.
Yeah.
Like that. It was like after,
Oh, yeah.
And fucking the door just fucking swings open, and and again, it's right by my fucking head, so it kind of startled me. But like again, not that I give a fuck, but I like just turn around,
And this fucking little fucking lanky fucking gremlin little kid fucking walks in. He's got a Corona in his hand. I'm like, wow, like you are the coolest kid I've ever met in my life.
Oh yeah.
He had it stood out to me because he had the same jacket as Chris. He's got the same fucking jean jacket with the fur shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He can't represent them.
yeah, exactly.
No, he can't.
And I'm just like, oh yeah, like what's good? Clearly fucking drunk. He fucking pulls up there, dude. And he's like standing by the boys. And he's literally only there for like 2 minutes before there's a problem. And he's like somebody, this kid, I'm not even going to say this kid's name. He knows what he is.
Oh, he knows.
Fucking,
He's small head gray, yeah.
he fucking, somebody, like the glove was like making a joke about this kid's name because he was like making a joke an hour earlier of that same name, and he's like, guess what? I'm Bundied, and this is gonna be funny. Let me just fuck. And he's like, oh yeah, fucking such and such, like, and Bobby goes, yeah, like, dude, he like doesn't know who you're talking about, like. He doesn't get that joke. Like, I don't know why you would make that joke. That's that's like stupid.
He said that to Glove.
He said that to Glove.
Yeah.
About the thing that he said about this kid.
So cool.
And this kid's standing right there, and fucking, he goes, what the fuck did you just say? And he puts his beer down on the glass. I mean on the fucking counter. And like I just hear that, and I'm like sitting on the couch like over here, and they're like down there, and I hear that, and I'm like. I just fucking like, I'm like, what? I'm like, what's happening? And I look.
Ruckus over there.
And he starts, he like, so he puts his beer down. And he goes, what the fuck did you just say? He starts fucking trotting over around the island over to Bobby. And I just go. And I fucking get up and I start walking over. I'm like, I'm not going to do anything to him. I'm like, he's not that big. Like, fucking, I just want to know, like, he might be joking. Like, fucking, it's fine. And I start walking over and he's getting closer and closer to him. And then they finally get face to face. And he's like, fucking, he's like, what'd you say? What'd you say? And he like, he either goes to push him or grab him. And all I see is just some little schmeckle fight, like, in betwixt them. You know what I mean? They're just fucking, and I go, that's it. That's all I need. I fucking grab him by the Christopher jean jacket, and I spin him around, and I snatch him, and I just fucking, nothing violent. Oh, yeah. Just a fucking, a quick toss. I snatch him, and I go, like that. I just tossed him. I fucking tossed him. All right, over the fucking stool and into the closet, and he's fucking looking up at me like fucking. Ooh. And I'm like, and I fucking take a step back and I ball my fist. I'm like, go ahead. I'm like, get up. And he's like, and immediately Jackson's on my shoulder. He's like, fucking. I don't think he was serious. I think he's joking. And I was like,
he was joking.
I'm like, dude, hold. And I backed up. I was like. Not a single person had better be mad at me like for this. I'm like, if I get shit from anybody, I'm gonna go off because I am so justified right now. And this kid's like, fuck. Like, apparently, like the story is he was joking and fucking like, but it was everybody was like, yeah, fuck this kid. But he's like sitting there, and I went up to like see if he was okay and fucking shake his hand, and he's like, he like won't look me in the fucking eye, and he's like fucking. I'm like, are you good? And he's like, yeah. Like he's like, he was being super insecure about it. And then he's like, he like said some shit about like fucking slap boxing. I was like, I'll do whatever you want. And everybody was like, oh, jeez.
Throw your helmet on, buddy.
Yeah, I'll just tell you right now. I'll fucking pace you, kid. Because I might go back. I might go back there to visit my friend. If I see that kid, I'm just telling you, I have no problem. I would fucking shake your hand, and we could be best buddies. But if you come up and get tough with me, don't fucking make me fucking. We all know what's good. All right.
Jim will take care of business.
We know what's good. But I'll tell you,
yeah,
it was very
cousin
strange.
Bundle.
It was very strange, and I wish it didn't happen because it was very weird. However, I appreciate it because it was funny, and as far as I'm concerned, I have no problems with that kid or any of the fucking. Like I said before, I fucking loved everybody I met up there. But that kid just fucking... You don't get to run up on Cousin Jack, bro. Like, that's a party foul.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Our Cousin Jack's...
Dude, why are people
piece
always
like
trying
this?
to piece objects?
I don't know.
Like, Bobby is the most one
like,
of the
I've-
most laid back people
Oh,
ever.
he's a very chill man.
Yeah, and people
Yeah.
just come up to him and fucking
Dude,
whoop.
man doesn't. You know, some people have a punchable face. He doesn't have a punchable face.
No,
Bobby, and Bobby's just chilling too, and people just try and piece him.
No, I don't know. It was so strange and it was random, like so random. I didn't understand. Like even after I was like so confused, like going to bed. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like I didn't take any pride from it or anything. I was just like, yeah, interesting.
That happened. All right.
Yeah.
I guess so. But fucking.
I've had similar greasy situations at UMass Amherst.
Oh,
which I
Gordon's
find them
been
similar.
in some altercations.
I've never been in
Do tell.
altercations.
Gordo
but-
fucking cranks fuckers in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I was there. Some dudes were fucking beating the shit out of this bush, and they got their hands all cut up.
It sounds like Ireland.
You stitched them up,
Sounds like
Yeah, no, they got all
clean their
cut up.
wounds.
Yeah.
That was like one of the last. That was the last edible I had before I was in Duxbury. It's
Yeah.
the best edible I had. It hit me
The
walking
Cocoa
down a
Puff
hallway,
one?
and the hallway just spread out like a fucking liminal space, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
Were those the Cocoa Puff edibles, Gordon?
No, those Cocoa Puff edibles I had in Boston,
Okay.
but they're very good. These are the best edibles I've ever
Yeah.
had.
About the show.
And now it's a
Gordo.
stash box, ain't it, bro?
Exactly.
The pine box.
The
Show
pine
'em-
box floating down
show
the
'em
river.
pine
Yeah, yeah,
I'll show him
show
the
the box.
Uh-huh.
This is what he rolls up with. It's like a little fucking coffin, dude. And he just pulls up and he starts fucking. He's like a witch doctor.
And we're in the back of the car. He's like, "Dub, hold this."
Dub, assist me with this endeavor.
I needed him to.
Dub, smoke this fucker.
Yeah, that's what I wish would happen.
Dub.
Honestly.
Atomize this fucker.
Are you gonna do it when the time comes if we tell you to?
What?
If we send you into battle, we say,
Destroy
Dub,
this fucker.
we're gonna say, Dub, drop this fucker right here.
him.
And you gotta go up and you gotta level that.
Level it.
This is my pine box.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Luxurious.
That has colors on it. And stuff.
That's it. Where'd you get it?
There was a bunch of boxes in my house, like a bunch of old cigar boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently this one isn't a cigar box, but it's a box for ashes and shit. But it's just a cool
Oh,
box.
It does seem like
which is
that.
funny, because it's fitting.
Mhm.
damn.
But
A lot of ashes go through that fucker.
well, of course,
Of course.
you gotta
Chris, come on.
You gotta put it to use.
you gotta use it if you have it,
That's
and like it's
fire.
portable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Relatively
this is the
smell-proof.
coolest looking one. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Nice.
It's not entirely smell proof, but
Uh-huh.
it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
And while we're talking about pine boxes and floating down the river and getting attacked in your sleep,
Yeah.
there was one of the early endeavors of the boys, you know, right out of high school, like probably first semester out. We were down the Cape in Chatham celebrating New Year's,
Oh, of course.
and we were at this interesting assortment of individuals. We had a bunch of Borky's friends from UMaine, you know, some heads, and we were down there, you know, we were having a good time. We had the ox, we were bumping, cheesing, and there was a bunch of, Gordon, you'll know what I'm talking about. We had a lot of dot rats in the area.
Oh, you had a lot of dot rats in
Yeah,
there.
we were
In
set-
Chatham. In
Yeah,
Chatham?
and we thought the rat traps would keep them out, but
Oh.
they managed to sneak through our borders, so...
I mean, they find a way in.
It happens.
usually, you know.
Fucking. That's the real blood feud right
Yeah,
now. Is the
no.
fucking.
They snuck right into base camp,
Apparently.
dude. So fucking, you know, we had a back room claimed in the house, you know, bedroom. We're all, you know, sleeping, you know. Got like we got girls from Marshfield, dudes, you know, we're all hanging out back room. And it's like 2-3 a.m. We just gone through a bit of a ordeal, you know. One of my brother's friends was there, you know, we were cheesing, we were having a good time. Some of the dot rats came fronting on them, and Chris threw his drink straight into the fray and threw his body straight into the fray.
Oh, I mean, you have
Yeah,
to.
and I was knocking Kappa straight into the bricks. And well, the boys came out, they grabbed me right by my scruff, they ripped my shirt off clean, but thankfully it was the homies who did that. So
Oh, of course.
they got me in the back room. They're like, Chris, calm yourself. I'm like, you know, I wish I could, but they're fronting.
I
So
really wish I could.
we're in there, you know, it seems calm. Next thing I know, dude, one of the kids that I pieced earlier in the night comes busting through the door while everyone's asleep. People jumping up, screaming, fucking freaking out. And I just fucking drop my phone, bro. I'm texting, you know. drop my phone, take one step towards the kid, send him straight out the door with the one punch. And he
Send him home.
Yeah, he's fucking back flat against the door, across the hallway, just slides down like a movie, and he's done. And I think that's the end of it. I'm like, word. So I'm fucking get my little sleeping bag out. I'm on the foot of Jackson and Helen's bed, a couple of our friends. I'm just trying to knock on a pillow. And next thing I know, dude, fucking Lank McGank, this kid's fucking homie, big, tall, lanky kid, Slender Man, comes fucking... Nah, dude, it's whack, because he fucking turns the doorknob, bro, and he comes in, and he's just eyes wide. He's just... Slime in it, and I just hop up, bro, fucking rip the zipper off the sleeping bag, and I just grab the kid, throw him against the wall, and fucking shaking him around. His friends got to grab him from me, and, like, we're having a standoff in the hallway. Like,
that's what you... If they come back to try to sneaky give you that sneaky music, you can't let them do.
Yeah, no, that's grimy because they were trying to knock me out twice in my sleep.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, bro.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
I've also experienced a late night Chris attack.
Oh, we'll get into that in a second, bro. But the main point is, bro, they stripped my shirt. So through that shit and into the morning, bro, we're trying to eat breakfast. I go out trying to pack up everybody's shit. They fucking run up behind me from the back porch, jump off the stairs, and start trying to piece me. So I gotta drop the bag, I gotta drop my fucking Chris jacket, denim line jacket, which I only had just the jacket, no shirt underneath. I'm looking like fucking Lenny Kravitz. No fucking undershirt. I dropped that shit, dude. I got run up by 2 people. I fucking dropped them, dude. Fucking got them on the ground. The boys ran over. We fucking choked those fuckers out. Had a little standoff by the minivan, and we were on our way. Like, we fucking cranked
We had
them,
like
dude.
3 fights, like...
I had like 3 or 4 in that one night. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah. What else?
No, that is so fried. That's so. I could never imagine like fucking like being so like being like okay like we're gonna stay here, but there's like people here who like want to like fuck us up. I would green. I'd be like, dude, how are you guys sleeping? Like, wake the fuck up, bro. Like there's like heads out there. They want to fucking smack us around.
There's mad heads and they're not friendly. Like, what are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
They're not amigos, dude.
They're not amigos.
But then that's when you say, Dub, smoke this fucking.
I've broken up more
you see Chris coming at you like, Chris, no rock on your muscle, but like you're a lanky-ish dude. Dub coming at you, right?
Yeah.
So I am terrified. I feel like I can take a tackle from you. Yeah. Dub, you're gonna crush me.
Probably.
Oh, he's flat.
That's okay.
And he has flattened me.
That's
That's
good.
what we're trying to talk about.
I flattened him and Glove.
Yeah.
Glove is a good wrestler.
Oh yeah, no. We were talking about chair attacks.
Oh
yeah. So back to Maine. Wells, Maine. W had a rough night. He choked on a Cheez-It that night. He's having a rough time. He decides I'm gonna go to bed early. I got the fucking room to myself. Lord knows what he's doing, Jim. And
God.
So he's got that room. He locks it.
No, that's
not the first.
Not the first night.
He didn't lock it the first night because this.
No, because I locked it because of this.
Because we're about to talk about the reason why.
Okay.
And Chris decided to pay him a visit because I was a little bored. I wanted Dub to come cheese with me. I was having to get busy by myself. So I get in there and Dub's fucking slump as a rock. I walk up to Dub and I brought a little friend with me in the form of a fucking wooden chair. The cousins we have right there.
Oh.
And I just started cranking him with the fucker. And eventually he woke up and I was like, Dub, continue, because I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, yeah, it's 4 a.m. I'm like finally knocked out. And I wake up to I'm getting like poked with a chair. And I look up and it's Chris going, Dub. And I'm like, what do you want? He's like, you're not done cheesing. Yeah. I'm like, Chris, what time is it? You're like, it's cheese time.
It's cheese o'clock.
I look at my phone.
It's always cheese o'clock.
Look at my phone. It's like 4 a.m.
Dub, that's
I'm just
cheese time.
What? No, but like I was like, first of all, everyone was in bed. Yeah. Like everyone was in bed, but like I had my door unlocked, so Chris just comes in and just goes, "Top, we're cheesing."
Dude,
and
Dub, the sun's not
next,
off. You can
the
still
next
cheese.
morning, Jim J is like knocking on my door, and he's like, And I got so much shit for like locking my door. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
Locking your fucking door.
I'll
and
bust
this-
this the fucker down. I'll
And I'm
fucking
like,
drag you out by
listen,
your hankies.
I'm trying to survive a Chris attack. So then when,
You're not supposed to survive a Chris
that's why I
attack.
locked it though, because that
Chris attack's
night,
lethal.
that
It's not
night,
it's
I
not
was
how you're
like,
designed.
because Chris was trying to get me, and it was me, Glove, Chris, and Bob J there. And Chris was like, let's go in the pool or something. It's like 4:30
The
in the
grimy
morning.
hot tub?
And
Yeah,
the hot
broth.
tub.
The
And
brothel.
and everyone was like, oh yeah, like maybe I'll meet you out there. I don't know. And I walked back in my room and I locked the door so he doesn't come barging back in, and I go to sleep.
A little
Dude.
visit from cousin Chris.
I gotta tell you, my cousin Chris visit in Maine.
Oh,
It's so funny. Fucking. So basically, like, you know, I don't go to bed.
Wait,
like,
wait. I'm so sorry. To establish, cousin Chris is me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we should. I
And I,
feel like
could, I
that's
couldn't
Lloyd.
tell you what. Christopher Lloyd, Ozinga Lloyd, Diesel, and that is what. Continue.
Well, fucking pretty much. I don't go to bed like super early, like when I'm hanging out with people. But you know,
Unless you're Bundy.
yeah. If I like accidentally go to sleep,
Well,
that's
that,
different. But like typically, I stay up pretty late. You know, until everyone else is kind of like done hanging out. But I went to bed at like it had to be like 2 or 3, and like I remember going to bed and being like, all right, like I'm glad that I went to bed. Like I'm sitting here, like it's I'm like under the covers. All right, cool. And I like fall asleep, and then like suddenly like I was asleep for a long time, and then like suddenly like my vision is just it's like there's something bright and I'm like kind of cold, and then like I hear like chattering, and I kind of start to come back into consciousness, and like I kind of start to sit up a little bit, and I look, and my covers are gone. And my covers are gone. The lights are all on.
This is my visit.
My covers are gone, and the lights are all on in the room. And I just look, and it's just Chris, and he's sitting. He's got a brew in his hand. He's just dying laughing like this. And he's just like laughing at me, like I thought it was a dream.
Sounds like a dream.
I was like, and I'm like looking at him, and I'm like kind of like but I just like barely awoke from a sound sleep, and I'm like looking, and I kind of like slump over a little bit, and he just starts laughing at me like I'm fucking a circus animal, and I'm just like, and that was the thing, is that like I knew he was laughing at me because of how I was reacting. And I was like, what do you want me to do? And then he's like, you gotta get up, like it's time, like you gotta come cheese. And I'm like, no. And he's like, it had to have been like 4.
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh yeah, well fucking, let's see what fucking Chizo has to say about this.
You were like, no.
And he goes, oh yeah, I'm calling the glove, and he is fucking.
No, wasn't Glove like full Zaramy?
Oh yeah.
he
You
was.
hear him coming from 20 miles away.
I could hear him when he
Stopping.
said his name. I could hear him down the hall, like coming, and I was
Shifting.
like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "That's not happening." I literally, like I said, I was like slow moving and like slumped. When I heard he was coming down the fucking hallway, I jumped out of my bed and I got to the door, and I was like, "No!" I was like, "You're not coming in my room."
I was still in the room. I was just like, what's happening?
I was like, "There's no way," because he'll be stuck in here.
Oh yeah.
Like we're not doing it.
Jimmy. Unless he's Baby Yoda.
Dude, wasn't this the same night where Glove was throwing up in the sink and he left the sink to go uke in the corner of the fucking.
Oh yeah, didn't he throw up on the most expensive shit?
You know,
No, he threw
actually,
him on the rug.
I don't know if Glove. No, Glove did throw up in the sink. I threw up in the bathroom sink personally.
Yeah.
That's the
And-
best place to throw up. Or
You
the
know-
bathroom toilet is.
You know, Gordo, I really thought so until fucking pretty much everybody there walked through that bathroom to get to the hot tub while I was vomiting.
Oh, why did they go through the bathroom?
It's the
'Cause it was
only
the
way to
only
get to
way.
the hot tub.
That's a weird.
And I
Yeah.
was honestly cooling with it at the time. I was like, you know, I didn't expect to drink a handle and a half of fucking Henny right now.
I mean,
I'm pretty bundied, but it's fees.
sometimes you just gotta do.
Oh yeah.
No, the last time I threw up in a
Special
sink.
occasion.
I threw up in a sink once.
Yeah.
It's a little strange. I was 5 years old on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. He's had too much candy, too much
I
chocolate.
think so. I just
Sugar
threw up
high,
all
dude.
over the.
Damn.
You had one too many sweethearts, didn't you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Nah, see, it was also sub-zero out, so like you couldn't like just go out the front door and like go around to the hot tub. Like you did have to go fucking through the bathroom to get out there. Like
shortest
That
fucking.
was
no-
that was Ryan's residency for most of that trip.
Yeah.
Just on
Sleepy
on
boy.
that bathroom
Yeah,
floor.
yeah, he was sick. I was sad. I walked in on him by accident when he was yakking, and I was like, like
Ryan?
yeah, I was like,
You
fuck.
saw me yakking too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I saw him.
I was just kind of. I was vertical, right?
yeah, yeah.
I
He
was-
was fucking.
he was
out.
slumped over.
No,
on
I was
the-
just standing there, just fucking head down, just vomit. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about me, boys.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta
Just
do.
expelling the demons.
Yeah, no, there. I drank probably 20 too many shots that night, bro. I'm telling you.
Maine was fun.
Yeah.
No.
No, you
Yeah,
don't think
no,
so?
no.
I'm with Jimmy on this one, so
So-
I couldn't lie to you.
What's
I like
wrong with
that.
you, Dub?
Maine was fun.
What's wrong
What
with
do you
you,
mean?
Dub?
I
What's
was
wrong with
like-
you, Dub?
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about, huh?
What's the matter with you?
I don't know what a lot
Huh?
of things are wrong with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Besides your 20 bomb on Warzone, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
That's that's
those-
No, I
pretty
mean,
good.
That's
Dub,
you
Dub,
know
got
what I
20
mean.
bomb?
yeah.
What's wrong with you in the Obongular region?
Dub,
Dub, right there.
Dub. Tell me about the last time you smoked weed.
It was here. It was like, I don't know. It was in like the fall, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
was-
so.
It was in the fall. We were here with the twins,
Yeah,
With the
And,
bobs.
with the P bombs.
and everyone was just kind of like talking about it, and like I was very anxious to do it, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm doing it. And then I was like, I felt like my legs felt really weird, and I also had to go to the bathroom, so I was like, oh, like let me go upstairs and go to the bathroom real quick. And then I came back down here, and I started gooning. Like, I don't know.
Hey, it happens.
it just yeah.
Well, didn't you text fucking Cheesy Tom and Papa Gene, and they were like,
Yeah, Papa.
W,
No.
you're fried,
Yeah,
buddy.
W, you're gonna
That
be.
wasn't-
you're gonna
that
be
wasn't
fucked
it at
up.
all.
You're gonna create.
I really don't think that was it at all. Because like I texted them because it was like it was a big thing like among the boys like like when
a big
like
deal
when
when
is
you
when is
fucking
Dub
tote the
smoking
weed.
weed, and then I texted them like like just took like a bonger with the
Dub,
boys.
I got
And
your
they're like,
solution.
you're fried. You're
Dub,
fried.
I got your solution.
I'll let me pocket this for later.
Oh,
I'm
you're
kidding,
gonna-
Gordo. I would never to you.
Dub's cold. He just hasn't experienced the joint yet, and
Yeah,
that's why
Dub,
he's
I'm
not.
telling
I don't know. I truly I just don't think it's my thing. I
Dub,
don't know.
Dub,
like,
Dub,
Yeah,
get a
so-
sunset. Get a sunset like you did tonight. Go up,
Like in
go
the
up
video.
upstairs, and just have a nice.
Cause like look,
nice joint,
like
though.
me like not smoking weed is not because like fucking I'm so much better than all these fucking
Yes,
schmacks
it
and
is.
fucking
Yes,
it's
it
not
is. You
it's
think you're
not
better than
though
us.
it's
You
just
think-
not
No, no.
Dub's,
because-
Dub's
because
he's a supremacist.
he thinks he's gonna go to the fucking shadow realm.
He's a,
yeah
No, I know. Because
No,
he will.
like when I like the reason I just don't do it is because like I know like every time I've done it so far it just like has not been a good time, and also like I don't like to feel that goony.
But you like
You
getting
know,
bundied.
Dub. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to ask you. You know, what went wrong?
what like what
What sent you?
Yeah.
I don't even know, dude. It was just
Yes,
like,
you do.
I
You
don't
know.
which time?
At what
What
point
made you
during
the
your
second
first
time,
schmack?
actually.
the second time?
Because the first time, I would almost give you a pass.
Yeah, the first time
Yeah,
was.
Was
I
that when
give
the
you a
bombs were like, W?
No, no, no.
No,
it was
no,
when,
that,
it was
the
when
second time was when the palms were doing.
Yeah, the first time
And
was
that
when I
probably
gave him
was
the
part of
edible.
it.
But that was like years ago.
Oh, that was like high school.
That
Edible
was
will
that was
happen.
the summer right before. It was like 2 weeks before we
it
went
was
to
a
school.
summer
Yeah.
before I got
Or,
bummed.
yeah.
It was like
around
2
there.
weeks before we went to school, and I was like,
But I
alright.
don't know, bro.
Well, I can't go into
it might have
college
been that
without doing
spring.
this.
It might have been the spring before. Like, it might have been like the end of senior year.
No, you know why? It was the end of senior year, but I know it was right before we went to college.
Nah, bro, because you know how I
Because-
know? Because I was fat. Because I was fat when you
Because he
did
was
that.
fucking Larry.
And I was not Larry when I went to school.
So what was it? The spring?
It had to
then?
have been like May.
I know
or,
it was
like,
right
April.
before we went to school, and I was like, all right, like I need to do this before I go to school, just cause.
Dub,
Yeah.
it's a good time. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone says, but
I
like I
promise.
haven't had it yet, so I'm just like.
You've had bad circumstances too.
Yeah.
Dub, listen.
Like,
Gordo,
it's
Gordo
either
will
been,
guide
like-
you out of the shadow realm.
It's either been like
Shaman.
He's the
I'm
shaman.
like I'm on
The
an edible
shaman.
and I'm just like gooning,
Shaman
or it's
God.
been like just take it.
Shaman.
I don't know. It might just not be my thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'll shoot you, but
Yeah,
WF
it just might
buckshot.
not be.
I mean,
Dub, you remember when you were saying that you wanted to do like some kind of outdoorsy shit, or like go shooting or go shoot bows or do something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we should do something like that. I've been shooting my compound bow a lot, but you should.
Do you shoot it in your backyard?
Nah, I couldn't. It like fucking pieced some fucking neighbor dog
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
Like, I could
Straight
not.
through the
neighbor-
backyard.
My
fence.
yard's big enough for that shit.
That's sick.
Dude,
That's
bro.
sick.
I should.
Start sniping fuckers, dude.
I killed a bird. I accidentally killed a bird once. You know those slings, like the David and Goliath slings.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I made one of those, and I was just throwing it at a tree to try to learn how to use it, and I pieced a bird.
No.
Flying right in your shit.
Like, it wasn't my fault.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Bird just didn't see
It
it.
happens, and there's more of them too.
Yeah. I guess it's a good way to hunt, though.
You're slinging fuckers left and right.
Well, you'll always be able to eat.
Yeah.
The real question is, Gordon, have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No, I have not. No, I have not.
I haven't either, Gordon.
What?
Whose Johnson are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean?
No, it's like, you ever hear that, the conspiracy theory that, like, oh, like, they're, like, the government created pigeons?
No.
You've never heard that, Chris? You
No.
have, right?
I've heard that.
Gordon's heard
a little
it.
pigeon cam?
Yeah, because, like, there's no baby pigeons.
What?
First of all, it's not, all right, it's
There are
stupid,
baby
but it's
pigeons.
funny. There are baby pigeons, but, like,
You know,
people's reasoning.
there's a few sets of drawers where I could identify plenty of pigeons. You know what I mean?
No, like, the whole joke was that, like, or I don't know, some people might have taken it serious. It's like, oh, like, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? It's like, no, you haven't. So they're fake.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you haven't seen
I
it,
I
it's
haven't.
not-
Like, I
can't
haven't
believe
seen
you-
it.
I can't
If
believe
you
we've never
haven't
heard
seen
that.
it, it's not there. That's
and you
what
know
I
what?
think.
This sounds like the river.
It is the river. I can't
sounds
like
like-
you're like a pretty good or pretty big conspiracy guy, right? Or like
Me?
just like
Sure.
yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, kind of.
Kinda.
I mean, like, I don't like.
I don't believe in like any of that. I just think they're fun to listen to.
I don't
I
even
think-
like deep. I don't like deep dive on any kind
Nah,
of
me
shit
neither.
like that.
I
but
think
I don't know.
there was a second shooter in the JFK assassination.
That I like that one too. That's
Oh,
something that I
yeah.
fuck with.
That's,
The
yeah,
second
that's
shooter
popular.
thing is sick.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I watched some documentary senior year. It was for a forensics class, and the whole documentary was that like one of his like FBI agents like shot him on accident, because like he had a gun from the first shot, and he like fell, and the gun like hit the car, and it pieced him.
Really?
Which
It
like
hit the car itself?
no. So the gun hit the car, and then it was the second shot that got JFK, and they were
Yeah.
talking about how like the angles line up, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, the angles are fucked on that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it has to
It's like the
bounce
magic
fucking
bullet or
20
whatever.
times before it hits him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it just
They're saying
doesn't
like
make
the
sense.
bullet would have had to make like a left, right, and then like another left turn or whatever to enter where it did. It's weird.
That's about the angle that I'm gonna get you one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the magic bullet.
That's
I
when
mean, I
Loons
don't
you get
know.
the magic fucking knee.
Dub,
dude.
you'll come around that corner, and next thing you know, you'll be right here.
I said that to my family once because my dad's girlfriend was saying something about you. She was like saying something nice about you. She was saying like, you know, oh, he seems like such a cool guy, and she was just complimenting you. And I was like, yeah, I mean,
I'll body that.
he'll
fucker.
definitely be on the end of my spear at one point. But, and
Wait,
she
wait,
was-
me or Gordon?
you.
Oh,
Who else? Who else?
I don't know. That's awesome. I didn't know what you were talking about.